Now, the thing is, as I'm recording, the 2 days should be up very soon. So let's just see if he actually does get unbanned after 2 days. And then, you know, we can go crazy.
If this motherfucker comes back in 2 days, boy, Twitch. Let me put on the G-boy blockers. Tough. If this motherfucker, if he gets unbanned in 2 days, Twitch, y'all platform, finished. Finito, bro. Because that's really just going to be the real stamping, bro. Because say that crazy he said about Jewish people, about them being... That's just koosh. That could fly in y'all plat. Word. Say no more. You know what else is going to fly in your plat? Nothing. When there will be no plat. Oh, man. I feel bad. I generally do feel bad. This is a whole nother thing, too. Because, again, Twitch, their moderation team, they're up to top brass. Idiot. You know what I'm saying? Those bulls, they're glazing up Hassan. They want him to be the G-boy, the golden boy of the platform. Ridiculous. When, again, you have bulls like Kaisenat, the FaZe guys, Asmongold, all these different heads, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's, frankly, I ain't gonna lie. Not trying to pull up Mike from PA. Flex other people's numbers, but they got more motion than Hassan. They got more motion. Right? So, off that factor, bro, it sucks that Twitch is gonna have to die off and like just become a dumpster fire of a plat and truly just fade away, bro, on some Thanos snap beat, on some Deuce beat, bro, just absolutely eviscerated, right? It sucks that junk gotta happen, bro, because of these type fools, bro. Because has that like Twitch or whatever, the platform for like, you know what I'm saying, its UI and like, you know what I'm saying, the community and all that type of beat. They favor streamer on there that got nothing to do with this political shit, especially the Hassan and his orbiters. Yeah, bro, it sucks for y'all, real. Because this platform is going to go bye-bye because of these. So if any of you are mad, be mad at these. Real talk. Realist talk. Be mad at him. Be mad at Denim's Casey-tron Frogan. Oh. Be mad at Hassan. Be mad at those bulls because of this, bro. This plat going to be gone. No harassment, no brigading type of beat. No hate. But, yeah, if you got some genuine criticisms on why Twitch might not be around anymore in the next up-and-coming years, here's your why. You already know the time I'm on the daily schlops. Schloppy! Ah, yeah, it's not looking too good for the Orbiters or the Redditors. Definitely not the Discord mods. You already know, Maul Pegasus, one of our glorious Schlop Kings, gonna share more of the love in the vid. Dropped the vid talking about the whole situation with Ethan's subpoena on the Reddit and Discord mods being approved. Now, yeah, definitely saw a video before this or whatever. We covered that segment on Zelapod when we covered it, so, slide past. I ain't gonna lie, I already got that schlup. But yeah, now we still here to see what's going on with the other orbiters and even some more information with some of the Redditors, the schnackers. So we ain't wasting no more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time, especially with these orbiters and G-boys. Let's get right into it. Of course, shout out my glorious Schlup King, Mo Pegasus. They just got destroyed by Ethan's lawyers. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video? Down in the description and first link. Sure to love more Pegasus. Schlops do be indeed be schloppy. Shout out to Schlup King. And you already know, whole first like 8 minutes, you know what I'm saying, was covering the whole John that was like happening on the pod. So we started at 8. And we going on from there, baby. Let's not waste no more time, though. Let's do it.
Moving on to our favorite Hassan orbiter, Frogan. Right, so we talked about how she has been
Frogan!
dodging Ethan's server like Neo from the Matrix. Apparently this guy tried to serve her 4 different times on different days, different times.
One time he was there at 2:15 a.m. and stayed till 8. Could not be me.
Times of the day, but could not find her, right? She apparently had her potential friend or relative lie for her at the door, you know, saying that they've been in this apartment 6 years, they've never seen Frogan in their life. It seems highly likely that Ethan's server got the correct address because it is literally their job to find these people. And apparently that person might have been lying about it. That they might have been like, you know,
wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know who Frogan is. What the hell's a Frogan? Is that a frozen yogurt flavor or some shit? Never heard of it. So yeah, apparently she's just rank #1 hide-and-seek player globally. Somehow the literal orbiting body cannot be found, right? Well, it looks like she has 5 days left before she's fucking cooked. Ethan drops a Frogan lawsuit update. Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the $50,000 she raised? He said, "Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the $50,000 she raised? He said, "Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the $50,000 she raised? He said, "Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the $50,000 she raised? He said, "Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the $50,000 she raised? He said, "Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the $50,000 she raised? He said, "Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the $50,000 she raised? He said, "Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she done with the $50,000 she raised? He said, "Frogan is literally about to default early next week. What has she
And that was a John that's being brought up now with Frogan's John, because again, if she doesn't have a lawyer or an attorney or anything, she stated that these GoFundMe cheeses, what's the name, for her legal update, or like, not legal update, like legal lawsuit or whatever, like it's for a lawsuit. She did say in the description that this John could personally, well, better yet, getting into that, could be used for personal expenses and other such things. So again, if this John not going for a lawyer for the lawsuit, what things is it going to? That's personal, because that's not what the cheese was supposed to be for. Interesting.
He's talking about her GoFundMe. We have not heard from her or her attorney at all. She has like 5 days to respond to her complaint, or she loses by default. Ethan, I know you don't want to hear this. This is probably your worst nightmare right now. But there's a phenomenon in nature called hibernation. You know, well, some people can...
Based? Hibernation? Trying to say she's a bear? Guys, who are we choosing? Are we choosing the man or the Frogan? Actually, I bet that's a question for the Huns, because I remember when that jump was going crazy, bro. The whole, yo, if you were stuck in a forest, who would you rather run into, a man or a bear? Nah, for the babes, for the Huns, who would you rather run into? The man or the Frogan? Because I'll tell you.
actually stack up food for like months, several months, right? And then they just sort of sleep through the winter, and there's no chance you're ever gonna find them, because they're probably like in a cave, underground, some shit like that, buried.
Just deep, I ain't gonna lie, but if anything, Frogan was deep trying to hide from the servers, I mean.
Themselves in the earth, right? And, you know, she might have just got a, you know, lifetime supply of McDonald's, ate it up, and just...
Now the fact your image is actually diabolical.
you know, she's rested now. People responded, if the judge sees this, he's gonna lose by default. Not supposed to talk about a pending case you are involved in. Thank you. You are the...
Right, absolutely. I'm going to take that legal advice from a motherfucker who is not a lawyer and has nothing to do with the law at all.
Lawyer expert here. None of that is true, you absolute regard. You're confusing criminal and civil cases, you imbecile. We got right-wing cope saying Ethan needs to stay off social media during a lawsuit. In my opinion, you'll probably win regardless, just based on the core claims being accurate in terms of copyright violation. Wow, actually being intellectually honest. Although, why would you let your defendant know they're about to miss a response date?
Because even if that defendant responds, like you just said, Ethan has more merit, so who even gives a shit? They're gonna lose regardless. Oh, wait, my bad. Let me not say that, bro. Hold it. The glazing is crazy. There's not a 100% chance that Denim's, Casey, Tron, and Frogan will lose this copyright lawsuit. There's not a 100% chance that Ethan will win. But I'll keep saying, as I've said the entire time, what's stopping the chances from being 90 to 95? Because I still feel like those are really great odds. I ain't gonna cap. But then I also feel heads where it's like, obviously, if you're in a lawsuit or getting sued or whatever type of beast, like, obviously, you shouldn't be talking about that boy, airing it out, all that type of jam, because, yeah, this is the same jazz they were telling Denims. But, on the factor of Ethan, I don't think he's dropping any info that obviously would put him in a really bad position within a lawsuit. And then two to that, again, Denims, Casey, John, Frogan, they're pretty much cooked.
Probably because he's just trying to be nice, or I don't know. He talks about all of the stuff on social media. We got the unemployed Hasan fan back at it again. This is another person.
Gato's still fucking tweeting. Gato, you're about to be ass fucked, bro. You're about to be fucked backwards, my nigga. You should have been got rid of this fucking Twitter.
Who's probably getting sued. The process server Ethan hired served some random black lady, lol. Yeah, you might think they're random, but it's almost very likely that they're related to Frogan in some way. Unless the Ethan server was completely, utterly incompetent, but that's highly unlikely.
But it doesn't even matter, because again, like, the server did a substitute, like, serve or whatever, but regardless of that factor, like, yo, they would just court order Frogan, like with her legal name and all that type of shit. Like, they would tell her to pop out in court, and if you don't do that, it's contempt of court.
Likely. She had 5 days if she loses by default, not being Ethan or Frogan Horse, and this is an automatic victory. They'll need to file a motion to default, and the truth is it can be set aside depending on the judge decision, which is common. I don't see that happening. Is taking all the proper steps. Is Kush is intentionally avoiding having anything to do with this?
Yep.
At best, her lawyers will be contacted and given a set period to respond before
if she has lawyers. Again, Lus was speculating that fucking Frogan would get into the coven, bro, with freaking Denims and Casey and probably hire their same lawyers, the bulls from Frost LLP. But we'll still be seeing on that.
Defaulting is decided on. She ate 50K in DoorDash. We need to see the finances, guys. I would venture that is a possibility. All right. It's good when terrible things happen to bad people. This isn't even terrible things. This is literally part of the legal process. It's just the law.
And to that, it's like this is something that they like willingly did to themselves, bro. Like again, they could have just got onto like the video when they reacted to it or whatever. They could have just hopped on with a Kantanuka San Piker and actually, you know what I'm saying, transform it in some way. But even sidebarring that, their intention going into it, why it's malicious copyright infringement, was to basically steal viewers and steal like monetary, you know what I'm saying, what was the word, success, or like monetary, not value, because you can't, well, you can steal away money from it, because that's exactly what they were trying to do. Throw me a prime, throw me a sub for denims. But like basically stealing away, like, you know what I'm saying, the viewers from the vid. And like obviously if viewers are watching, ads, taking away some ad revenue, because if they're watching it through you and not the OG vid, then that money would go to you.
It's just karma. It's just accountability for your actions. Moving on to Hassan's favorite terrorist, IRL Luffy, if you remember.
Ooh, it's Luffy boys. Oh boy. Yo, hold on. Hassan? Nigga, you can't name any of these fucking swords, nigga. You're not Zoro.
Ethan responds to Timothy Chalamet, calling him out for some weird shit. Right, so here we got the Houthi terrorist on Twitter. Ethan Klein sends me prawn girls to try to seduce me and then uses it against me with threats, and I'm telling you not to try and do nothing. You're playing with fire. And then Ethan just responds with laughing emojis saying, what? Now, I don't know what the fuck this guy is on.
Yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. He must have really been drinking that Hassan stupid juice. Hassan!
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
About, apparently bro might have accidentally clicked one of those prawn ads, and now he's trying to blame it on Ethan Klein. He's also spending quite a bit of time on Twitter, you know, when he's not bombing ships or posing in front of actual hijacked ships, right? Maybe he accidentally swiped his credit card for some OF girls, and now he's trying to pin it on Ethan Klein. Bro, it's not his fault. You're horny, all right?
He said, gooning!
People responded, Father, I swear I didn't download this prawn. The Jews did it. Somebody got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. Bro got exposed for gooning and tried playing it off with blaming Ethan. Dude, what timeline are we in? This guy the other day was tweeting how he wanted to end Ethan Klein's life forever, like straight up death threats on Twitter. Now, do you think that the parody account sent him something and he thought it was really him, or just him gooning and lying? Actually
probably a bit of both.
Would not be surprised. There's like a bunch of Ethan parody accounts going around, and this guy legitimately might have thought it's real. Ethan does the same to me. He gets me all torqued up with the ladies, then sends guys and calls me gay.
It's so crazy. It's so fucking crazy to me, because like, yo, you have this shit going on in fucking Timothy or whatever, fucking Luffy boys trying to say that like, yo, Ethan got him gooning, when like, bro, Hassan is the literal bull that said directly, hey, yo, man, if that dude was here, man, I'd totally get him laid. So stupid.
Next week, he's gonna blame the Mossad on what his mother finds in his wastebasket. Right, so basically, you're telling me this guy's full-time profession is 10 a.m. go and bomb some ships, 12 p.m. tweet on Twitter, and then 2 p.m. go into some
shit post on Twitter.
E-hose or some shit, and then get caught and blame it on Ethan, dude. Holy shit. Anyways, moving on to Mike from P.
Let's just see how the nigga keeps embarrassing himself.
The absolute omega simp loser. Now, if you remember last time, we were talking about how he got banned on Twitch for saying Jews are a demonic ethnicity, right? Just complete anti-Semitic bullshit.
A Jewish is not an ethnicity. This constructed ethnicity. This demonic ethnicity.
Like,
wholly invented.
So basically he got banned for an indefinite amount of time, and nobody really knows the length, but Mike has come out on his Discord, and apparently somebody's saying that he got a 2-day ban. Ethan alleges Mike from PA got a 2-day ban on Twitch. That would be insane. Says, if true, Twitch is a full-blown anti-Jewish org and should be labeled as such. Right, here we got a pic from the Discord. Mike from PA says, oh, it's not a long ban. Okay, so it's definitely not a perma ban. It's definitely like a
Yeah, but I say it should be a fucking you know.
temporary one. That's confirmed. It's just a paid vacation.
Oh yeah, just like Hassan's bans.
Woohoo. Yeah, apparently there's beef. I thought it was you, to be honest, so no. And this guy responds to Mike saying 2 days. If this is a 2-day ban, that would actually...
Would anybody be surprised though? It's like, again, Twitch enforcing their TOS, they're never gonna fucking do that, and definitely not for anyone that is named Hassan or is a nigga sucking on his fucking cock, bro. Of course.
Make Twitch the legitimate, like, a platform for fostering anti-Semitism. And we already kind of knew that, but this would confirm it. According to Mike from the Third Reich, amazing nickname, he was only banned for 2 days. If true, Twitch is a full-blown anti-Jewish organization and should be labeled as such. It's time to mass contact advocacy groups, officials, Amazon executives to demand action.
I do not know how niggas haven't already been doing this shit with all the fucking shit Hassan and all the other orbiters have been doing for the longest time. And this nigga too. I mean, this nigga Mike has been on this shit for years doing this shit.
Listen, I'm not surprised that Twitch is anti-Semitic. That's pretty obvious given the fact they just refused to ban Hassan, who...
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Openly supports terrorist groups who really don't like Jews, obviously, and they kill a bunch of Jews as well. But I feel like this is so blatant and in your face, like, you kind of have to do something, especially this situation went viral on, you know, a Reddit, YouTube, everywhere pretty much. So I feel...
But then you could also argue the same thing for, again, all the other things Hassan and the other orbiters have said, all the crazy shit they have done. And Twitch, they say all the time, they ban people for on and off platform fucking activity and all the shit that they're doing. Bruh, can we pull up some of these fucking orbiters' Twitter history? Bro, these niggas should have been sent to fucking Andromeda, bro. Fuck a ban, bro. These niggas are wailing, bro. They're not gonna enforce this fucking paper towel, wet tissue paper fucking TOS.
like it's pretty mainstream and you got to take action. And I think everybody needs to, you know, make Amazon aware of this. They should know what's going on Twitch, obviously, but apparently not. Apparently they just let it run by itself. Dan Clancy definitely needs to fucking retire or be fired or something like that.
Mr. Clancy, you can't keep sucking that nigga Hassan off. We will be seeing your ass later, nigga.
Bad. Now the thing is, as I'm recording, the 2 days should be up very soon. So let's just see if he actually does get unbanned after 2 days, and then, you know, we can go crazy.
If this motherfucker comes back in 2 days, boy, Twitch. Let me put on the G-boy blockers. Tough. If this motherfucker, if he gets unbanned in 2 days, Twitch, y'all platform, finished. Finito, bro. Cause that's really just gonna be the real stamping, bro. Niggas could say that crazy shit he said about Jewish people, about them being demonic and shit, and that's just koosh. That could fly in y'all plat. Word. Say no more. You know what else is gonna fly in your plat? Nothing. When there will be no plat. Oh man. I feel bad. I generally do feel bad. This is a whole nother thing too. Because again, Twitch, their moderation team, they're up to top brass, idiot. You know what I'm saying? Those bulls, they're glazing up Hassan. They want him to be the G-boy, the golden boy of the platform. Ridiculous. When again, you have bulls like Kai Cenat, the FaZe guys, Asmongold, all these different heads, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's, frankly, I ain't gonna lie. Not trying to pull up Mike from PA. Flex other people's numbers, but they got more motion than Hassan. They got more motion. Right? So off that factor, bro, it sucks that Twitch is gonna have to die off and like just become a dumpster fire of a plat and truly just fade away, bro, on some Thanos snap beat, on some Deuce beat, bro, just absolutely eviscerated, right? It sucks that junk gotta happen, bro, because of these type fools, bro. Because has that, like Twitch or whatever, the platform for, like, you know what I'm saying, its UI and, like, you know what I'm saying, the community and all that type of beat. They favor streamer on there that got nothing to do with this political bullshit, especially the bullshit with Hassan and his orbiters. Yeah, bro, it sucks for y'all, real shit. Because this platform is gonna go fucking bye-bye because of these niggas. So if any of you are mad, be fucking mad at these niggas. Real talk. Realist talk. Be mad at him. Be mad at Denim's Casey Tron Frogan. Oh, Be mad at Hassan. Be mad at those bulls because of this, bro. This plat gonna be gone. No harassment, no brigading type of beat. No hate. But, yeah, if you got some genuine criticisms on why Twitch might not be around anymore in the next up-and-coming years, here's your why. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, hater blockers off. Where do my actual glasses go? Let's get back into this, boy. But, yeah, you can blame these fools because it's their fault.
Apparently just email all the advertisers and shit like that. He might be bullshitting here, but it's definitely not a permaban, which it absolutely should be. There's no reason to have Mike from PA on your platform anymore. After, not even this, after all the, you know, open calls to violence, the
I'm about to
bounce
say after the, everything.
like, setting, you know, that's just not allowed on Twitch, let alone in real life. You're not allowed to fucking threaten people's lives. People responded, could people use California's anti-BDS to force Twitch into action? Maybe. Twitch is cucked if this is true. The part of the online left is just anti-Semitic because of their bias and America bad, but hide behind anti-Zionism in Gaza to downplay what they truly feel, which is what they think the Jews that don't agree with us are evil and ruin everything.
Yep, pretty much to the nines.
And anybody who, you know, criticizes them is a Israel dick rider or whatever. Now, it's actually getting...
Like, yeah, nah, that shit is stupid. Like, niggas ain't fucking with the goddamn IDF and all that bullshit. Fuck those niggas, bro. You know what heads should be saying? Yo, conflict, war and conflict, bad on both sides, bro. Bloodshed and shit that's happening to innocent families, very bad. Don't want that John to happen. And once more to that, you can say the IDF and Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis are fucking bad. I don't understand. But not these motherfuckers, and definitely not Hassan, because, you know what I'm saying, he would rather give his tax dollars straight to fucking Hamas. And better yet, he thinks we should be glorifying them. If you've seen the daily slop from yesterday, it's like, bro, I'm not taking these dumbass niggas serious.
So bad that Ethan is legitimately considering multi-streaming. Here we have a poll in his chat. What about multi-stream on Kick plus YouTube? In 67%. Now, if you don't know Kick's reputation in the past few years, it was considered
Nuisance IRL streaming platform, Johnny Somali, Fusi, Vitali, Jack Doherty. The rep on the platform is fucking garbage, my nigga. Like, or was garbage. But obviously, like, and I've been saying this over the course of videos going up on this channel, Kick's rep is getting better. They bringing on, like, more, like, established creators that obviously have better reps and aren't doing, like, the crazy dumbass Nuisance IRL shit, or even, like, the main John with Kick, obviously, their parent company, Stake, even gambling and all that shit. Nah, they got heads like Asmongold, Tectone, heads like that going over there, you know what I'm saying? And they making a bag, baby. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all seen, like, I think it was like maybe a month ago or some John. You know what I'm saying? Looking over how much they was making on Kick is insane. Now, will they be able to hold them stats? I guess we'll really be able to see. I ain't gonna lie. They'll probably have to reduce their splits a bit, but I'm sure they'll probably still keep a good positive split, or you know what I'm saying, at least a good, like, proportionality on the splits. But even to that, like, main thing on the rep is like, yeah, nah, a lot of bulls went on there because Kick, you know, was known as like, yo, you could do whatever you want on there, bro. This the fuck it whatever site, you know what I'm saying? But obviously they clearing back on that because, yo, Twitch is becoming more of an established plat. Obviously, like, it came off it just saying too, truly obviously counter repeats himself. But like, yeah, they got more established creators, got bigger creators coming over there, bro. Like, it's just putting on better. More people are just regularly going over there to watch their favorite streamers. Like, yo, heads gotta give Kick the respect they deserve, bro. It's becoming more of an established platform and all that shit. Is it the best? No. But is Twitch? No.
like untouchable. Basically, like, oh, only right-wing grifters go on that platform. It is just, you know, Twitch.
No, that's Rumble.
Twitch is a good place. Kick is a bad place. And now, look how the tables have completely turned and people are considering Kick as a legitimate option. I don't think you should fully move. I think a multi-streaming is still the best.
Multi-streaming is the meta for streaming. Like, if you're gonna stream, either stream on one platform or stream on as many as you can, bro. Like, that's literally just a job. But right now, at the very least for streaming, yeah, multi-stream is absolutely the meta.
Because that way you get the best part of both worlds, right? Just don't include Twitch in that thing, obviously. A year or two ago, Kick was viewed as the degenerate platform over Twitch. The flip-flop is insane.
Facts. Like, it's exactly what I'm saying. Like, yeah, bro, Kick's rep was terrible as shit. It was literally known as the nuisance IRL streaming platform. Not anymore, bro. Not any fucking more. And even again, if you want to label Kick as still the nuisance IRL streaming platform, a platform you do whatever the fuck you want, all the dumb shit, bro, great. I'm going to be labeling Twitch the anti-Semitic fucking platform. Excellent. Like, bro, great. Both the shits are bad. Like,
I mean, a lot of things have changed in a year, I guess. And I feel like people like Mike from PA are legitimately unhireable at this point. So the thing is, if he gets
duh. bro's out here saying again, like, yo, that the fucking, you know what I'm saying, Jews are like a demonic ethnicity. Like, bro, what? Dude.
Permaban, it
Nigga, we're gonna see your career, bye-bye. But what career, again?
legitimately destroys his life because there's no way anybody would ever hire him knowing these clips are floating around, right? So he wouldn't be able to get a job. He's probably broke.
I mean, well, the one job he wanted to be an actual lawyer and hold a position, like, you know what I'm saying, in some sort of, like, government position, well, that shit is deaded, so it's not like he was gonna get an actual job anyway.
So, yeah, he's completely cooked, right? That's why he definitely deserves a permaban, obviously, to get some level of consequence for this shit. Moving on to this next part, apparently Mike from PA, or potentially someone else on his behalf, has been copywriting clips and trying to get them deleted from Reddit. And
yeah, doing false DMCAs or whatever, bro. Nah, bro, this is my content. Yeah, dog. But why can't Hedge post the clip? Is it because you said some really dumbass shit during that, John? Like, bro, fuck you mean, bro. These niggas.
And Ethan is calling him out.
Mike from PA just called Jew.
Fucking cry bullies, bro. I'm now just realizing this is like prime cry bully shit, because Mike will be the first nigga, bro, Ethan needs to be bleeding out the shot of his mouth. He the first nigga to be tweeting out, ask me go kill his mom, all this shit, bro. Yeah, when a dumbass clip of you come out because you're a fucking moron and you couldn't keep your mouth shut. Now you want to be taking these shits down? These niggas pussy as fuck. I'm gonna see them later, bro. Niggas are clowns.
Jews a demonic ethnicity. Now this is I don't know what's the deal with these LSF mods. They seem like such patsies.
What does that
I feel
mean?
like they're always covering up for different fucking
LSF niggas, don't they always cover up for the nigga Hassan? Not even trying to dick eat, but like literally, I'm swear that was a thing that was like colloquially known.
moderators, including Hassan, who like
Fuck, bro. I'm never gonna beat the goddamn pre-watch allegations, but I'm telling you, this is just the factor of consuming slops. I'm like, bro, literally I heard about that shit all the time. I was watching Techie one time and he would talk about that shit. Like, bro, they never, bro, LSF, bro, they swear them niggas always suck up to Hassan, bro. They always take his shits down. I'm like, dude, believable.
So Mike from the Third Reich is now copywriting DMCA striking Reddit posts
Isn't that funny?
to try to hide his shame.
Yeah, this was the screenshot we saw.
He has furthermore made no apology. In fact, you guys will be shocked to hear that even Hassan is running defense for Mike from PA. Send it to sponsors, send it to advocacy groups, send it out. I'm tired of this bullshit. If Twitch isn't going to do something to stem their obvious anti-Semitism problem that they are fostering, that they are encouraging, that they are co-signing, then it's time
Definitely cultivating, at least with the fucking creators they got on a plat, because they're seeming a bit bit anti-Semitic.
to take matters into my own hands as a Jewish man who's trying to stand up for my people.
Dude, I love how all of this time, iDubbbz and his friends were basically saying
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had, like, IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
to Ethan, you're hallucinating anti-Semitism. Oh, it's not actual.
Is he soy dubs? Is he? Because as far as I'm concerned, dude, what the fuck that nigga Mike was saying, it's looking a little anti-Semitic, bro. Actually, a lot. You fucking moron. No wonder you fucking made your goddamn bed. I'm sure you're comfy in it.
A big problem. Meanwhile, now the mask is completely slipped, and suddenly they're completely silent. Like, I haven't heard a peep from iDubbbz in like months now.
Hell yeah, you're not gonna hear a peep from that nigga, bro, because him saying something means he had to formulate a thought. If he formulated a thought, that means Yoko gave that shit to him. And if she's saying some shit, we don't give a fuck.
And he was a big yapper. Him and Anissa were big yappers in the past. But now when one of their, cohorts here is getting exposed, Hassan Orbiter, as an open anti-Semite, nothing to say. Nothing to say.
Yo, again, Yoko controls that nigga's life, bro. And Yoko is the prime example I use of every time of someone who... she is whatever the fuck, it doesn't even matter. Like, whatever is gonna do best for her in that scenario currently at the moment, she is doing that shit. Like, so yo, if current moment means don't speak out on bad fucking Mike from PA or whatever, don't attribute that shit or whatever, don't acknowledge it or whatever, bro, she not saying nothing, bro. She not doing anything that could have worsened her rep, even though she blatantly destroyed that shit. Like, it, I'm trying to tell you, bro, yo, these motherfuckers online, dude, holy shit.
say, all right? I'm almost like we were right the entire time. And I think it's always a horrible move by anyone trying to sort of silence criticism on the internet because, you know,
The Streisand effect, it just makes it worse. This is the thing I always say with the false DMCAs. Yeah, you falsely DMCA someone because you don't like them being critical of you, but thus, therefore, from you doing that, they're most likely going to make a video on you false DMCAing them because they were critical of you, therefore bringing more criticism to your ass. So yeah, I would suggest not doing that.
we all know the Streisand effect 101, right? The situation will essentially blow up 10 times more if you try and delete clips, delete evidence, or shit like that. If you try and strike.
Holy fuck, bro. They're never gonna believe me on the pre-watch shits. But I was literally just seeing Asmund go talk about this shit the other day.
Channels or whatever, and I feel like you already lost your career. Like, everybody's seen the clip where you got banned.
What careers? These niggas don't have fucking careers. They're literally all propped up by Hassan's G-boys. Again, when the walls close in for that nigga Hassan and it gets like way too much, bro, and not for Twitch, bro. Twitch is gonna sink with that nigga, bro. Like, dead ass. Hassan is the captain of this fucking ship, and Twitch is gonna sink with his ass because they're the boat, obviously. But like, bro, when it's like truly like most motherfuckers realize and wake up to the wake up, Hassan. When they wake up to all that crazy shit he been saying and every motherfucker is looking at him like, oh yeah, nah, this nigga is just really on the crazy ass radical timing, bro. Not the G-boys, again, they're stuck too. Those niggas gonna keep sucking cock for free 99. But when most heads, Lawless City Syndrome, like the bleed happens, bro, these niggas are fucking irrelevant. Like, these niggas are quite literally irrelevant. Why the fuck do you think for when, the content nuke, when the content nuke dropped and fucking Denims, you know what I'm saying, reacted, what got her ass fucked into this goddamn lawsuit. When she reacted to that shit, she had 50 bands people in there because that nigga Hassan wasn't there. If he was, bro, her ass grass. Just like the rest of the orbiters, bro. These motherfuckers, bro. And I can see the G-boys now, bro. Slide up in my face. What the fuck? You're coming on them, but who the fuck are you? Hey, my nigga, I'ma keep it a buck. I never told myself up. Trilly's the clouded nigga. Fucking hate that cloud and money shit. Look what it's doing. Look what it's doing to niggas. Anyway. Sidebar in that too. Yeah, nah, my nigga, I'm irrelevant too. But yo, these niggas are relevant on the basis of their whole career is based off of one nigga. Not me, bro. Drama slups T. You could say we a fucking Ethan orbiter. But we got there of a shit, baby.
What more damage can you do now? I guess the 2-day ban will escalate to a permaban or something, but I don't think that's going to be based on if the clip is available on live stream fails or whatever. And it was this next part, Ethan exposes him as a massive hypocrite.
Mike from PA, of course I'm on faux moi, just another extension of this insane Reddit and Twitch approved racist attack where they host defamation about me and then ban anybody in the comments that attempts to correct it. The worst people.
Yeah, that's called fucking an echo chamber, and I would not be surprised. Again, any fucking like subreddit, especially going in towards like drama and like snarks and shit. Like, dude, of course we'd be doing this.
On the planet have fear of God put in them. So this is a Mike from PA tweet under this. I said it's called a subpoena, not doxing. It's a routine part of civil litigation. All I need is an IP address, which is held for 100+ days, even if you erase your account. This is a network of sock puppets, and it will not save you, snarkler. Faux moi is up in arms. Mike from PA, your entire career is taking clips and reacting to them. Yeah, it's almost like there's a difference, and that's pretty clear. You think it's a good idea to abuse the DMCA to intimidate people who criticize you? Now, Mike, would you like to explain how what you're doing and removing this clip from live stream fails is not a complete cowardly misuse of the DMCA, a cowardly, pathetic, hypocritical abuse of the DMCA, and you cower in fear because you know that the world has seen who you are, which is...
Man, if there's anything that gets Trilly Jalooper slimy, it's when these fucking losers literally look like the most hypocritical, self-owning dumbasses I've ever seen. The Jalooper, slimy big boy, because you dumbass niggas, boy, holy shit. Watching you niggas, this is what I say all the time, watching you niggas embarrass your fucking selves, boy, does it turn me on, boy. What the fuck, you dumbass niggas? It's like, bro, yeah, man, your entire career taking clips and reacting to them. You think it's a good idea to abuse a DMCA system to intimidate people who criticize you? Yo, Mike, where the fuck is your clips that were on LSF? Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, my god. It's the G-boys. It's not even these niggas. Every time I expect them to be fucking stupid. But these niggas, the G-boys, will find a way to still justify the dumbassery, the hypocriticalness, like do it, the hypocriticalness. Shit, need to guide my fucking dumbassery. The hypocrisy, bro. The blatant just self-owning once more on some Denims beat. But again, Denims, where the fuck you think she got it from? The nigga Hassan, they're all sucking that nigga's dick. Bro. Oh my god. I fucking hate you, G-boys. Because you'll look at this shit, this blatant hypocritical shit that Mike did, bro. Blatant hypocrisy. And still suck that nigga's dick. It's so fucking
is what a racist, bigot, phony you are, Mike.
Bulls,
as
bro.
fake as your law degree,
This is probably
but
super...
as real as the fatty, as the fat coagulating around your liver. His liver is fucking being squeezed to death. Mike, let me bask in the patheticness that is your being. The absolute degeneracy, the pathetic. You literally jump onto Twitch in the apps when Hassan is offline.
Hassan! And literally a point I was making earlier, exact reason why Denims had 50K in that stream, because Hassan literally wasn't there.
You can't stream while Hassan is online, right? You can't have a career because you don't have your own fans. Oh,
Thank you, Ethan. This is what I keep trying to say, where there's a distinction. Or whatever, like, yo, I know a good amount of H3 fam, yo, came over for Trilly, you know what I'm saying, subbed up, appreciate, sure to love every time. But nah, it's not on the same factor. I'm not every time trying to pander to the H3 Johns, even on like, you know, even on specific Johns, you know what I'm saying, I'll be critical of Ethan and all that. But even sidebarring that, the main point of what Ethan is saying is like, yeah, bro, their fans, their fucking G-boys, or Hassan's G-boys, they don't give a fuck about these niggas. The G-boys don't care about the Orbiters. The only reason they give a fuck about these niggas is because the Orbiters is one step closer in this parasocial ass, thin ass line, is one step closer to that nigga Hassan. So if you can be good standing with an Orbiter like some of these fucking snarkers, bro, maybe you'll get closer to Senpai Hassan. It's like, bro, fuck out of here, bro. These niggas, they don't give a shit about the Orbiters. That's exact. And you know what's so funny? The Orbiters don't give a fuck about these niggas either. This is exactly why Denims, her fucking lawyers, sacrificed the shit out of some of these H3 snark mods and shit, bro. This is all Skinwalker content fuckery, bro. Like, it really is. Like, none of these niggas is actual peoples, bro. It's like, holy fuck. Like, bro, this shit can get me ranting for hours, bro. But the main point to what Ethan's saying, yeah, none of these niggas, none of these heads are like, yeah, bro, I'm a fan of Denims. No, nigga, you're a G-boy of Hassan, and you watch these motherfuckers whenever Hassan isn't live. Like, bro, let's keep it a buckski, though. You don't give a shit about these Orbiter niggas? Like, come on.
you are a waiting room, not just
All of them.
online, but in real life. That's why women cower. You know, they'll let you buy them things, they'll let you do nice things for them, but ultimately you're a waiting room.
Nah, that's called a fucking simp ass nigga.
They're looking for Mr. Right, okay, and you ain't it.
And it's like, yeah, and that's a whole nother John too. Which, bro, fucking man. Oh my god, I gotta justify the simping. Yeah, fuck out of here. You should never simp. But there's a difference. If you want to spoil your girly pop, spoil your hun, spoil your partner, go ahead, baby. No cap. Show them some love, cause your best interests at heart type of shit. Even though I still say the best love language, especially for Trilly, quality time, fuck gift giving, and definitely fuck physical touch. Again, if you say your favorite love language is physical touch, you're a fucking liar, dude. Like, you're Weasley little.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
I'm trying to tell heads, bro. I don't give a fuck. I would debunk niggas every time, bro. If you say your, what's the name? Your favorite love language is physical touch. Gang! Horny! Shut the fuck up, nigga. You want bomb real bad. And for the Huns, if you're saying that shit too, you're a liar as well, hun. You want bomb real bad. It's like, bro, I'm never going for that. Who obviously doesn't want to be held, cuddled, you know what I'm saying, caressed, bomb, all this type of beats. But, bro, at the end of the day, bro, you gonna want more in your love than just physical touch. That shit is not your favorite and only, John. Anyway, super sidebar, because I don't know, I actually did, funny enough, lose my train of thought getting to that, because that shit always gets me tight. But yeah, spoil your partner, yo, that shit is cool. But like, bro, if you're doing all of this and those feelings are not being reciprocated and all that, you're a simp ass nigga, bro. You're a tier 5. Get back in Pokemon's chat. Fuck do you mean? I'm not on none of that type of timing. Want to do good for your hun. But let's make sure the best interests are shown back to you too.
Mike from PA. Mike is PU. You stink.
Bruh, okay, Mike from PU is actually a good one. You know, I will say this, Ethan is actually a quality roaster, all right? I don't give that title very often, okay? I don't consider it lightly, but Ethan actually got game. I gotta give it to him. Obviously, Ethan, a big fan of the series, as almost everybody, you know, okay? Everybody be watching. In fact, there's a bunch of massive YouTubers also watching, but, you know, they won't be, you know, participating publicly in any political battles or anything, but they do be giving me props, all right? And I appreciate you guys, obviously. But, you know, I'm actually really surprised that Mike actually pretends to care about copyright, even in the past, because if you know the Hassan squad, you know, they obviously don't respect copyright. 3 of them are getting sued for it. Hassan has literally gone on record. I think it was in an episode of the A3 podcast or something, but he basically said copyright should not exist. Like, you shouldn't be able to protect your own content or...
Yeah, of course, Mr. Piker, who's infamous for fucking cherry axe. Yeah, of course he would think that shit doesn't need to exist.
Your IP, which is a ridiculous fucking take that could only come from this massive multi-millionaire socialist grifter who made all of his money reacting to other people's content, right, and making none of his own. And it was this next part, Ethan calls out Hassan for not condemning Mike from PA. As we talked about it last time, Hassan is brought up the clip from his chatters and he's like, oh, well, I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what he said. It was probably out of context, bro.
Is a champion against anti-Semitism, he always says. In fact, he says, I am the true anti-Semitic for conflating Zionism and anti-Semitism. So Hassan has an opportunity to prove to us what a champion of anti-racism against anti-Semitism he is. It's time, man. Look at, I know this is your friend. For example, your friend Lolo. You literally just said bye-bye, Lolo. Lolo, you said bye-bye. Change his name from Lolo to bye-bye, right, Dan? So anyway, you would expect Hassan to make this valiant offering to his Jewish audience. And if there are any Jewish audience left in his crowd, which I'm sure there are maybe a few of the, like, the ones who are proud tokens to be spent by a person who fucking wants you to die.
I would hope not.
And who's about to defend a Nazi.
I don't know what the Mike from PA said. I don't give a shit, okay? And I don't care about
Of course you don't, nigga. Of course you don't.
what your concern is. Let's be fucking real. You are not concerned. You are just trying to simply farm a clip.
Oh my god.
Again, yo, Mike from PA says that what's the name? The Jewish ethnicity is like demonic and all that type of beat. Man, I don't give a fuck, bro. People are just farming the clips, man. This nigga's so fucking stupid. Holy shit.
Oh my god, I can't.
Like they were successful.
We got you.
Let me just tell you now, he has 1000% seen the clip. It is ridiculous and completely bullshit.
Like, bro, Hassan is a fucking liar. Like, of course he's seen this bullshittery, dude. Like, this is one of his fucking orbiters, bro. Like, these niggas are trying their damnedest to be prevalent in your community. Of course you're gonna see this bullshittery.
To pretend otherwise, he knows exactly what is going on, but he refuses to say anything because he knows himself and his audience is full of anti-Semites, and if he ever dares disavow Mike from PA or a statement like that, it will anger his core fan base, who are basically just
What he said, goddamn, I couldn't even say it because it's so obvious, but yeah, still, really can't go for shit. Audience captured. Which is true. But it's so funny because it's like with Hassan and his audience, it's like a Ouroboros, bro. You know, like the dragon or the snake that eats its own tail. Because it's like, yo, he puts out the crazy ass extremist, like extremist radical rhetoric, and they'll copy that shit. But as soon as he kind of deviates off of that same rhetoric, they'll eat the nigga alive for it, and then he gets back onto it. And then therefore they're pushing that rhetoric more because he's back onto it. It's like, dude, holy fuck, bro. This is why it's so important. I say all the time, you gotta shout out, show the love with your audience and cultivate a good audience. Because, bro, I will be damned if I will be getting audience captured like this, and my fucking audience got me regurgitating some of the most toxic political rhetoric ever.
anti-Semitic freaks. So instead, what does he do? He continues being the fucking pathetic worm that he is, you know, weaseling his way through every single situation.
Weasley little liar, dude. Oh god, I messed it up.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
And I just love how he has 5 hours in the day dedicated to watching Ethan clips, Asmongold clips, Destiny clips.
No. Pegasus. Dude, you're a liar.
What a fucking liar.
You're a liar, dude. Hassan would never participate in petty dramas, bro. He only talks about the important things, like the Israel-Palestine conflict. Remember, Ethan, we have to keep the debate on the important topics. You fucking liar, dude. Hassan, holy shit. Yo, that nigga is annoying. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I say it literally all the time, but yeah. Yeah, no. Yoko Soy-Dubs, Hassan, rage baiting, fall for it every time, if that's the case. Because, yeah, bro, it's really annoying, bro. It truly is, bro. It is. He'll really pretend like he don't participate in this drama shit blatantly. Like, it's like, dude, holy shit.
The other day he was watching the Asmongold clips and he was just, misrepresenting everything he was saying, pretending he's
Shocker. To who, though?
some Israel dick rider, pretending he supports Hitler, like calling him a Hitler supporter. Very ironic, coming from Hassan, by the way.
It's such a funny position to be in, by the way, where you're like simultaneously pro Adolf Hitler. You can't obviously.
Yeah, you gotta substantiate that, boss. And even if you were to, per se, yeah, again, I don't think any motherfucker is pro-Hitler.
Say it to that degree, but also you're
Maybe your man's Mike from PA, but not Asmongold.
pro-Israel.
But he can't take 2 freaking seconds to disavow Mike from PA. I mean, what does that mean? Okay, iDubbbz taught me a very valuable lesson. Our silence means something, Hassan. So when your son...
It sure does. It sure does. In Yoko and Soy-Dub's case, it meant literally fucking nothing. In Hassan's case here, it means, oh boy. Hey man, you can't disavow Mike from PA. You don't give a fuck about this, Johns. People are just trying to farm a clip. Why can't you just say it was bad? Bro, you don't owe that nigga shit. Again, Hassan, I know you don't give a fuck about these Orbiter niggas. If you did, why the fuck did you not give Denim's Casey Tron and Frogan any cheese for this lawsuit? Nigga, you don't give a fuck about that nigga. So tell him, or better yet, tell your audience that shit bad, but you won't be saying that. Why? Because it doesn't fit the fucking rhetoric and narratives you're pushing out. Hassan!
About this shit, it means you're an anti-Semitic freak, alright? Just like your buddy Dan Cockadoodle fucking do. Right, so...
Cockadoodle do is fucking hilarious.
This next part, he calls out Mike for talking about the 2 Israeli diplomats that were shot dead by a guy yelling Free Palestine. There's a whole tragic situation. And we saw that Hassan was playing defense for the shooter, you know.
Yeah, like a fucking moron. Hassan, the shooter was genuine in his actions. Oh, boy. Fucking idiot.
False flag and all whatnot.
You could not have designed a better false flag incident like this.
Well, Mike was doing it too.
One of the things that's really interesting about the shooting is it seems like the main victim was not Jewish.
He was Israeli.
The guy was not.
This was such a weird cup. The guy was an Israeli Christian who was there representing Israel. He's married to a Jewish Israeli, and they are outside of a Jewish gathering.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were shot because he thought they were both Jewish.
So obvious.
I think that's probably
The coping
Probably
on
a fair
this
assessment.
is so bad faith. It's like these people are so bad faith. It's just they're not even trying. What's interesting about
The guy
that?
was not Jewish.
I mean, yeah, they are. To push certain narratives and certain political ideologies and certain political rhetorics, which is bad.
He was a Christian Zionist from Germany.
No, okay. He lived in Israel. I think he was born in Germany.
And he seemed to spend a lot of time celebrating civilian deaths.
Show me evidence
Okay,
of that.
I was about to say immediate, bro. Substantiate that shit, brother.
That's interesting.
Show me one example of that before you shit on a dead person who's just executed by a psychopath.
Let's start justifying why he was shot.
Just imagine how vile of a person you have to be.
But this is like the same shit with the goddamn someone has to do his shit fucking tell Lorenzo Hassan dumbasses. It's like, bro, you niggas, bro, holy fuck, bro, holy fuck. You niggas are be talking about like justifying certain shit like this, and then with the fucking call to actions to goddamn assassinate the president. Like, bro, y'all, I don't understand how heads could take these niggas serious, bro. This motherfucker Mike is justifying the death of 2 innocent people, and fucking these other motherfuckers are sitting here basically dog whistling that they should kill the president. Like, what the hell?
Defame a person who was just murdered by a psychopath on behalf of your movement, by the way. And I don't think he represents the movement, But I do think it's your responsibility to be like, that is not what we stand for, right? You should do that.
Dude, these people legitimately have no morals. I mean, you're
That's what I'm saying. Like, these niggas are crazy. I don't give a fuck, bro.
spitting on the graves of people who
fucking
were
insane.
just murdered. I
Right.
mean, that is absolutely crazy. Like, how low of a human being do you legitimately have to be to
Trust me. They could always go lower.
actually do this? I feel like only a completely failed person, obviously Mike from PA is a failed politician who got, struck from the ballot or whatever,
Failed existence of life.
and he's resorted to becoming this internet waiting room for a terrorist glazer. I mean, this is just another version.
I know. It just keeps getting me more mad, bro. Oh my god. Like, how... Your entire internet career, quote unquote, because again, these aren't careers. You're basing it off of one bull and orbiting around one fool. Like,
Of what Hassan does, it would have been the perfect false
and then at that, which is, I think, it's the even more stupid thing. Just like them, because he gets the. Well, I mean, they kind of get the incentive too. It's not like they get banned, because if he doesn't get banned, anyone that aligns with him aligns with Twitch freaking Dan Clancy, the moderation team. So yeah, none of them are really getting banned. But like, these fools are glazing up Twitch too. I don't understand. Like, the orbiters, they don't post on YouTube. It pisses me off. They try to do like the industrial complex thing that Hassan does or whatever with his bulls that be posting the clips. But even still, he got his own YouTube that he posts Johns too. These fools don't even do that. So not only are you basing your whole career, quote unquote, again, around Hassan, but you're not even taking advantage of other plats for real, like YouTube, the best plat, objectively. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Maybe not for streaming, but like for content, it's the content up. It's the best plat. Anyway, it's better than Twitch. I don't give a fuck what no niggas say. Anyway, sidebar and that shit. It's like, bro, what are these niggas doing, bro? Like, it's so it's so hard for me. I try to put myself in other heads' shoes, but I tell you all the time, it fails most of the time because I just can't even compute how stupid these niggas are. I'm like, bro, what?
flag or whatever. Obviously, it was a setup from Israel. I ran out of gas yesterday. I feel like it was definitely Ethan Klein. It's probably like a setup from Israel or something. I can't believe his Israeli brainwashing terrorist wife would do this to me, guys. How could she do this? How could she make me run out of fucking gas, guys? Then he talks about Mike from PA physically threatening him.
I gotta be honest, with my experience in life with people like Ethan, the only thing that ever knocks them out of their fucking spiraling is the rod.
It's so crazy. Like, nigga, where do you get to stand on your fucking high horse, you dumbass, to be judging people and talking about the only way to knock people down? My nigga, what the He wants to talk about knocking people down out of their spiral. Nigga, what is your life? What is your rhetoric? What is your content? What is your streams? Because to me, nigga, it looks like a death spiral, let alone just a normal one, my nigga. What the fuck? How is he talking? Yo, it is so stupid. Like, it pisses me off so much.
He's not gonna stop until he's bleeding out of the corner of his mouth.
Very interesting, Mike.
Mike, you're such a tough guy for someone that doesn't leave his house. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, better yet, he's damn it, bro. These niggas make me so mad I can't even get my own fucking quips and jokes off, bro. Fuck, that shit makes me, like, mad as shit. Because I was about to say, yeah, fuck it. Fuck that nigga not leaving his house. He's supposed to pose a threat when he's 4-0 against a couch? Bro, get this nigga the fuck off my screen. Not Ethan, but, like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Mike.
Oh, tough guy. Make me bleed from my mouth. You're this you love LARPing. You're just like Noah. You love to LARP like a revolutionary, but at the end of the day, you want other people to do your dirty work as you sit online and collect checks and
Hassan,
an order from Uber Eats and fucking sit at home and smoke all day. Mike, you
Casey Tron
are the paragon of patheticness. You might be the most repulsive, pathetic person alive, and that's not hyperbole. I really
He's definitely top 10.
genuinely think that you're in the running. Easily. Threatening Jewish people with violence. He's justifying violence against Jewish people, and now he's calling Jewish people a demonic ethnicity.
Dude, where do I get this confidence? How is Mike from PA threatening?
That's the question I'm asking every day, because I be saying all the time, Trilly not shit, Trilly not on Jones, Trilly a dumbass, Trilly never beaten in child allegations. But bro, you could still obviously have like confidence and all that type of beat, but I fail to see where these niggas be getting to like the it's not even confidence. It's now you're crossing over to the barrier of cockiness, ego, narcissism shit. And I'm really trying to figure out where niggas like Mike from PA are feeling that shit off of. Who got you feeling like this, big bro? Because I would like to have a discussion with them, but I know who's got you feeling like this. It's these goddamn G-boys sucking you niggas off just so they can get closer to Senpai Hassan. Holy ah, man, I really do. Hey, man. People are allowed to have their own opinions. They're allowed to have their own opinions, and John, everybody's free, say they can feel however they want about some shit. So you know what I'm going to tell you and look you in your face? My opinion on these fucking G-boys. You niggas are pathetic. You orbiter niggas, you niggas are even worse. Because at least, well, actually, funny enough, now we sidebar. And now I got to reverse he because, bruh, free 99 for G-boys. Some of them still about to get sued because of the subpoena, bruh. Y'all G-boys are actually the worst. Yeah, y'all are the dumbest bulls. But if we're going in terms of the orbiters, it's like, yo, Mike, you're gaining nothing. You gaining nothing, babe, bro. In fact, you're blatantly worse than Hassan on some factors, just like on Ban and Panada's beat, bro. It's like...
anyone while being unable to outbox an inanimate object. This guy getting fucking tombstoned by a butterfly, as I said. He'd get a wedgie from SpongeBob. Literally get power bombed by a fucking, like, the local ant or some shit. Dude, Mike from PA would get his ass beat by the Girl Scouts selling cookies. I don't know who the gave this guy the confidence to actually go.
And it's this clip specifically. How is your ass even still posting your fucking face online after this shit went as viral as it has and will never go away? I don't give a fuck. If there's at least one nigga on this earth, it will be me still using this fucking clip. Bro, I don't know how this nigga gets up every day and still has the confidence. It's mostly just fucking ego, narcissism, fucking delusions, bro. These niggas are insane. But, like, I don't know how to get up every day, especially after this shit, and still continue to show their face. Insane to me.
Go around physically threatening people. We need a revolution, guys, but I won't be taking part. You disgusting minions, you guys can do the violent uprising, you guys can do the assassinations, and we need to go after these propagandists or whatever, death penalty, but I won't be doing anything. It's gonna be you guys, because I don't want to get arrested, obviously. Such ridiculous people, man. 80 episodes, and I'm still getting blown away every day. Ethan reacts to Hassan's NPR collab, estimates that he pays at least $20K a month for PR. Hassan Piker, a himbo gateway drug for progressives. He for sure spends at least $20K a month on PR based on my experience. Yeah.
There's no way I'm paying some fucking news journalist website bullshittery that fucking writes articles 20 bands, let alone a fucking penny to write a fucking puff piece about me. That's some bullshit, nigga.
I don't know how he gets so many positive articles written about him. He's gotta be like either they're simping for him like Taylor Lorenz or he's buying these people out. Hassan, it doesn't matter how many puff pieces you buy.
That's literally what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, nigga, ain't nobody worry about these goddamn puff pieces, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. We got motherfuckers like Taylor Lorenz in some of these journalist shits. I'm not taking that shit serious, dude.
Never outrun your own reputation. A nepo baby, terrorist loving, America hating, tanky degenerate, and womanizing creep. Jesus Christ. The fact that all of this is true is just sad. Fixed it with a tiny head. Okay. Anyways, moving on to Hassan. He's losing his mind over Destiny again. It's always one of the four people, Asmongold, Ethan, Destiny, Slop Tubers, or some variation every single time.
Oh, shout out Pope Diorio, EHD. Yeah, that's definitely EHD moment. Ethan, Hassan, Destiny.
Right? Now, if you remember, Destiny said that he would vote for Trump over Hassan, and, Destiny literally hates Trump so much that he's okay with Trump supporters getting shot, anybody in the crowd of Trump literally getting shot and killed, which is, insane take.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Destiny for you. DGG.
But he still prefers them to Hassan.
Some of them are finally realizing, like, maybe Destiny doesn't have like a discernible worldview, and it's just basically constantly presenting whatever the I'm saying as like a horrifying alternative. And now that there is...
Nah, boss, you do a good job yourself just showing how, yeah, your rhetoric is the horrible alternative. I don't need Destiny to tell me that shit or to say some dumbass shit to prove that point or to point out the hypocrisy. I actually don't even need you to open up your mouth. You're going to do that shit regardless. That's exactly why we're here on the Daily Slops every time.
Something that is significantly worse like Donald Trump, they are starting to realize that
Oh, Donald Trump, Trumpy, you mean the guy that you're sitting there next to Taylor Wren saying that somebody should do it or somebody has to do it? It's like, dude.
like maybe this guy isn't serious or sincere about his worldview or about his politics.
Because it's crazy. Like, I'm really saying, like, bro, it's so stupid. Like, it's again, yo, there is a fuckload of things you can criticize Trumpy for. I don't know how many times niggas gonna say and niggas gonna see, bro. Especially with these fucking Epstein files, these cover-ups. Trumpy is looking fucking terrible. But we can all pretty much surmise that, yeah, chance percentage, pretty much 90 Trumpies on the fucking Epstein files, right? Trumpy, not the best of peoples, but you would still not advocate for him to be killed and all that type of beat. So yeah, sure, Hassan, Trumpy worse than you, fine. We could have those debates, yada yada. But brother, you saying somebody has to do it and pushing out this rhetoric and saying people have like this untapped revolutionary potential, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, this is what this nigga doesn't understand, bro. Like,
And it's just like spite based for the most part, which it is. And you got like a supposedly liberal content creator focusing all of his enmity not towards Donald Trump and even sometimes agreeing with Donald Trump, like when it comes to foreign policy, like when it comes to bombing Iran or when it comes to like defending Israel's genocide, at a time when people are desperately looking for someone to fight back. Presenting someone like myself as the true evil.
fight back, like how, Hassan? Like how? Because as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't look like you trying to do that shit through diplomacy. This is bullshit. Like, bro, again, with fucking Destiny, bro. Destiny, you know what I'm saying? Mixy be saying a lot of bad sometimes. The fucking, again, the Texas shit and again, the whole shit with the person that was behind Trumpy within that John, bro. Terrible John's going on there. Yeah, it's dumb shit. But dog, let's not sit here and act like you are the ultimate moral fucking grandstander, bro. Like you are the ultimate moral high ground and you could never, my nigga, Hassan!
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Bro, you have to understand, dog, no matter how much of a force for good you think you are, no matter how much you think you're the Superman of the commentary community, nigga, the rhetoric you put out, you will never be viewed that way. And anyone with 2 fucking brain cells could point out how 1, hypocritical you are, 2, how you always fucking lie, and 3, dog, your rhetoric is terrible.
In America is going to make a lot of liberals turn their heads and go, I don't think you're right on this.
No, actually, it's like the one thing that makes people somewhat like Destiny. Like, I'm very opposed.
At least still, to this point, yeah. I love when Destiny shits on Hassan. Literally do not like anything else.
To a lot of what he says. Obviously, I've given my opinion a lot of times, but the thing with Destiny is we can at least agree that Hassan is a fucking moron, right? Hassan is a
Yeah, that's the thing of like, yeah, like bro, a head could be wrong. Like this is the thing of like condemning heads on like everything, even when they're right. Like this is the thing of like, yeah, let's say Hassan says, and I used the example before. If Hassan says 2 + 2 is 4, yes, the nigga is correct. Is he still a fucking terrorist sympathizer or a terrorist glazer? Is he still saying crazy ass shit, lying all the time, spreading misinformation and all that shit? Yes. But 2 + 2 is 4, so Hassan, you'd be correct. It's like, yo, Destiny says a lot of bad Johns and has a lot of crazy ass fucking takes and shit posts and dumb shit he posts on Twitter, right? But when he talks about you, brother, I'm not gonna lie, he seemed correct most of the time. So it's like tough. Yeah, we gonna criticize Destiny for the Johns he need to be gently criticized for. But when he's spitting because he's talking about you and how much of a fucking moron you are, he's spitting. Like, yo,
a beacon to bring about world peace. He is the ultimate villain. He's like, if you've seen the anime Code Geass.
yeah, Lelouch v Britannia commands you.
Lelouch v Britannia commands you.
Obey me, subjects. Obey me, world. Lelouch, bro. I just knew it, bro. Lelouch, as soon as I seen freaking like Z2's hair like freaking pop up, I'm like, bro, I already knew what it was, bro. I already knew what it was immediately, bro. Lelouch v Britannia commands you. Obey me, subjects. Obey me, world. Yeah, that's how Hassan feels with these fucking G-boys. You fucking G-boys got this nigga feeling like Lelouch v Britannia, bro. Y'all have to stop sucking his dick, bro. Y'all not gonna stop, bro. Y'all never is. That's tough. That's the toughest part about it. Shout out Lelouch, though. Code Geass is goated as fuck. Definitely watch Code Geass.
Yes, he's like the ultimate villain that everybody can unite and then bring about a new era of peace or whatever.
Code Geass is so fucking goated.
Congratulations, Hassan. Maybe you will actually go down in history. Also know the average
He won't.
liberal doesn't look to Hassan as any sort of reasonable person.
Because he's not.
Your audience is full of extremist, leftist, terrorist
Ding, 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 ding.
supporter freaks, right? Who justify murder and shit like that. I really don't think it's filled with the average liberal. And
I'll tell you right now, I say it every time. If you want the perfect example, fine. And the G-Boy's gonna be so mad. Find any clip of Hassan. What? No, they have to watch the entire stream or it's out of context. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Alright, so anyway, besides the G-Boy's bitching again. So yeah, you show any clip of Hassan saying some shit to the average nigga in Walmart and they're gonna look at you like, nah. And that's what Hassan doesn't understand. He's so used to his echo chamber, his chat glazing him the fuck up constantly on whatever the fuck he says, that when, motherfuckers that participate in normal discourse and, for the most part, non-political discourse, especially non-online political discourse, he'll realize that, yeah, bro, the shit I'm saying is fucking crazy, but he won't be realizing that because, I mean, he would have been with all the crazy ass shit that's already happened. But yeah, like, bro, the average head in a Walmart or a Wally World or whatever the fuck is gonna look at this like, yo, man, this shit not koosh, bro. He's saying give the money to fucking a designated terrorist organization? Nigga, huh? Like, bro, what the fuck? Hey, man, we just gonna keep doing the cycle every day, bro. The daily schlops.
anything like that. Now click this video or your firstborn son turns into Mike from PA. You
I will be fucking damned.
don't want that, all right? You don't want a failed son, all right? All right, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
You already know. Of course, shout out one of my glorious slop kings. More Pegasus, baby. Already know that. They just got destroyed by Ethan's lawyers. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, in the description, first link, shirtle up. With, of course, more Pegasus, my glorious slop king. And final opinions again, conjecture, Mike. Mike, you fucking moron. Yeah, you're done. You're done. That's it for you, nigga. Again, none of you niggas actually had careers, so it's not like you had any shit to really lose. Let's see here. Going back on the Hassan part. Where's that one part with Hassan, bro? I'm skimming through. I'm trying to find that one part. Oh yeah, the Mike from PA part, because I'm trying to skim through once more. The yap sessions ensue. But yeah, of course he's not going to disavow Mike from PA. Why? Because Mike from PA is glazing him the fuck up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He's one of his orbiters, bro. One of the people shilling for him, bro. So criticize him? No. Also the factor of Hassan might agree. So that's another thing in itself. And then I'm getting close to the end. Let's see here. And then the part about Destiny, bro. Hassan and Destiny. Destiny, bad. Most of the time, takes and all that shit real crazy. But I, again, will say, bro, when he talks about Hassan, for the most part, he's pretty right. And you want to know why? For the most part, it's because Hassan openly says dumbass shit and really fucking radical extremist shit every fucking day. So when you see these patterns of behavior, yeah, it's easier to point them out. No cap. None. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I don't expect anything from this, to be fair with you. I expect Hassan to come right back up tomorrow and embarrass his goddamn self, so we'll be having a daily schlop then. And Mike from PA, nigga, you were always irrelevant, so who gives a shit? Anyway, again, shout out to love with more Pegasus, one of my glorious schlop kings. And I'll be catching y'all in the flip, baby. Peace.